Hey, what's going on, faithful? I just realized we're live now.
Oh my God, we haven't been live.
No. Faithful, it was the guy we told you it would be. Listen to TSC at TSC Bay Area. It's my guy, Trey Lance, Trey to the Bay. Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Let's go.
This guy's going to be great. Believe me. Look at this guy. Watch this guy. If you haven't seen it, watch him.
I will take it. I will freaking take it.
Don't worry, Doc. I'm telling you. I know Fields is good. I know he's your guy. Lance is going to be the guy.
I was good with
Lance.
The guy. I was good with Lance.
This guy can run. This guy can run our offense. Watch this guy going jet sweeps all day with Debo and Mostert and Kittle. I don't care. Put Kittle in jet sweeps with this dude. It's going to be amazing. Watch this, man.
While he trucks fools, too.
Ooh, this guy.
Let's go, man. Yes, let's go.
Oh, man. And I was going to have that Trey Lance jersey in the shopping cart. I forgot to do that. Oh, man. Zoe, you came just in the nick of time, brother. I'm so glad you came on, man.
I mean, the internet was killing me until, I think they wanted me to wait for the Trey Lance pick,
Dude, the faithful's got to be going crazy right now. Let us know, faithful. TSC.
I bet you they knew Trey Lance from the get-go, too.
Oh, man. You know what? See, I felt good. I felt so good. That's why I had this. I had this here the whole time. You guys didn't know. I had my little Joe Montana game right here for good luck. And my Patrick Willis back there.
I mean, you are Joe Montana.
Let's go!
Man. Hey, and Faithful, just so you know, like we said, I thought we were live already. That's on me. Technical difficulties. But, man, I was screaming out here. We're screaming. We wanted Trey Lance. You guys have known for weeks that we wanted Lance, months really. And we finally got the guy. I told you, Kyle said he didn't have a starting quarterback this week. Now you do, Kyle. Now you got a starting quarterback. Now you got somebody that can lead this team. So we're here for you guys.
Everything he's done.
Yeah, he'll be alive by Sunday. Yeah, that's a good point, though.
Congratulations.
Let's go!
Yep. Wow. Man, so happy for this kid, man. This kid is from a small town in Minnesota. They didn't want him. They didn't want him as a quarterback. He said, I'm a quarterback. He said, I'm going to play quarterback. And North Dakota gave him a chance. So, and now he's a 49er. Future legend right there. Awesome, man. So yeah, faithful, we're falling right now. Make sure you guys keep subscribing and keep liking the channel and leave us the comments as usual. We're going to stay on. We're going to stay on, as we said, but you guys didn't catch that earlier, but we will stay on through the Raider pick. Again, we know, we cover Bay Area sports. So, obviously this is a celebration for the 49ers right now, and I can't be happier. I could not be any happier. As you can see, the fellas are as well. Just coming down from the high we were on, man. It was incredible. Heart was pumping, and this is awesome.
Considering the needs that they have, considering the fact that his defense was historically bad from the franchise perspective last year. I'm Terry Fondo. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to get some picks. I'm trying to build this team long term.
So what do you guys, anybody want to give out just your thoughts, man, on the whole process? And, obviously the Niners were hiding things.
Oh my God.
Everybody. What's up? What do you guys got?
Oh, is that Will?
Tell me, Doc. Yeah, I hear you, Doc.
Would you ask?
No, I was just asking, just thoughts on this whole process and the fact that the 49ers hid it from everybody, basically, and just literally left some clues there. But I mean, really, people were still thinking the media was almost certain. It was 90% of the media was saying it was going to be Mac Jones. And obviously they were wrong. And I'm so happy that the Niners kept this thing close to the vest. So I just want to see what you guys feel.
Yeah, I think for me, man, what I think is that it's just an indication that Kyle has evolved. No more Kirk Cousins. That's not his go-to guy anymore.
No.
He wants somebody that can move around the pocket, that can create outside when the play breaks down. And I'm super proud of Kyle. I was really nervous that he was going to let his ego of wanting just a yes man as his quarterback, just someone that can't create beyond the idea that Kyle has provided. Trey Lance can do that. Trey Lance can go run somebody over. Trey Lance can scramble and throw across his body. Trey Lance is the answer, and I'm really proud of just how everything was handled. John Lynch, Kyle, shout outs to y'all, man. Y'all have just regained my trust for the next 5 years at least. So, yeah, let's go. I'm excited. Let's go.
Yeah, what about you, Zoe? How are you feeling? How are you feeling this process? Did you at any point think it wasn't going to be your guy, Trey Lance?
You know what? There was a point where I was like, Mac Jones for sure. Kyle fooled me. I'm not gonna lie, but I think once he got lit up by Josh Allen last season, he kind of had an idea. This is the type of guy I want. Like someone who could run, throw, truck someone, stay healthy. And I think he knew it was Trey Lance this whole time, but he was like, let's just make a mockery. Let's just have fun with this.
Hey, Tino. What's up, Tino?
That's my guy.
Trade of the Bay, brother.
I'm happy, man.
I'm
happy. I'm happy. It's not Mac Jones. I feel Mac Jones could have done a good job, but I like Trey Lance, so I'm actually happy that this was our pick.
Yeah, this is a pick for. Yeah, Tino, thanks, man. This is a pick for innovation, for creativity. You got another one? Pick us in. Yeah.
No, sorry, Ronnie's watching something on a post.
Hey, and again, with all this, I apologize. I know we missed the last pick, so if you guys want to announce that.
Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is the pick for Atlanta. I think that's a really good pick. I think Kyle Pitts is going to be a monster in the league.
I do too, and so does George Kittle. That's why I wanted him. But that's a good call because I think Matt Ryan's still going to be all right for them for another few years, and so you don't need to take a quarterback right now. What you need is to give that guy something to work with, and so good pick for them. But just getting right back on it, man, this is a pick for innovation. This is a pick for creativity. This is a pick for the present and the future. And that's the thing. I like that Kyle said, you know what? I could take this guy who's 20 years old, who played only one season, and I'm going to mold him. He has enough skills that I can turn him into a Pro Bowler, and he hopefully will be our next Super Bowl champion. I mean, like the quarterback. Like that's really who you're drafting today. You're not just drafting a guy that gets the job done. You're drafting a guy to take you to the promised land and then win when he gets there.
Yeah, and let's just also give the reminder that the kid's he's only 20. He's only 20. Like his potential is enormous. And under Kyle and with the talent that he's going to have around him and the talent that we're going to be able to bring because he's going to be on a rookie contract. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, totally agree.
Going Zoe or Jamar Chase? That's a no-brainer.
It's what the funny part about all this is we have all this anxiety, but Ronnie's over there sitting like, we'll see who the silver and black are gonna take. He's just sitting back, relaxed. With us, it's like heart palpitations over here. But
I was about to pass out.
We've been paranoid for about months.
Yeah,
it's been a whole month when they made that trade.
Yeah, you know what? Again, I'm so glad that we were right in terms of seeing all the clues. When Kyle first said, when we first made the trade, we really weren't sure who we were going to pick. And to some extent, I believe that. I don't think I really do anymore. I think they wanted Lance, but he said, you know what? We want to get one of them. one of these top guys. But then he basically said, you know, at that second pro day, we don't have anything to hide anymore. And that to me is what stuck with me. You know, before we kind of had things to hide, but at this point we don't have as much to hide. And when he said that, I said, you know what? He's basically saying, I want Lance and I want to see this guy throw. I want to script all the plays with John Beck. And it happened as we thought it would. You know, they prepared, they looked at everything. Like I told you guys, from a footwork standpoint, from throwing from the pocket, outside of it, I love this pick. I really do.
That's crazy.
So there was another kind of podcast going on, not podcast, but like a meeting just like ours with Russell Wilson, Deion Sanders, and some other really great analysis and players. And when the pick was in for Trey Lance, Deion Sanders was hyped. He was like, I knew it. That's the best guy they could have taken. And if somebody knows something about quarterbacks, I mean, Deion Sanders was a beast again on defense. I'm sure he knows what he's looking at.
Yep. Yeah, it's prime time, man. I mean, Neon Deion. I mean, that's the kind of pick that you want to make top 5. You want to make a splash, right? You want this pick to be a game changer. This guy's a game changer. And Deion knows that, sees that. He knows what talent looks like. He knows what elite talent looks like, and that's what this kid is. Looks like the pick is in, right? Or I know I'm late.
Yeah, with the Bengals, the pick is in. We're waiting on it.
I'm thinking Penei Sewell, man. Don't go wrong. Hey, there she is.
Oh no, she didn't want Trey Lance. I'm just kidding.
She wanted Aaron. She wanted Aaron Rodgers, man.
Hey,
she wanted to bring Aaron Rodgers
man.
back to the day.
Hey, what's going on, Time? Hey. There we go. Is that Tino?
Yeah, man. He got the Bosa on, man. He's excited.
Hey, tell me this though. Did he want Lance or did he want Fields?
Your boy Tino, he thought they were going to do Ultimate Guru and get Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
But
right.
now he wanted Rodgers all the way, and then out of the 3 guys, he liked Lance. Lance or Fields were his pick between the 3.
Okay. All right. Just checking. I just wanted to see how much of that North Dakota State film he was really grinding there at the end.
Hey, man, he was on that YouTube watching the highlights, man.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I ever grinded more tape on somebody, and that's I think why I was so sure of his skills. What did they say? I want them to draft. Hey man, they don't need a kicker. They got Robbie Gould, brother.
Oh. Yeah, bro. I don't think I've watched as much YouTube film, Gray Cosell, KMBR, everything like this whole ever. This might be the first time.
Yeah, man. And this has been a journey, huh? I mean, like if you think about it, we've been scouting and talking this stuff for the last 4 years, almost 5 years, you know? And so this is, you know how I do it, man. I'm like just always tuned into it and I'm always just analyzing everything. And I saw Wilson. I was like, I like Zach Wilson a lot. This guy can be amazing. But once he was gone, I started watching Lance and I said, man, Lance may be better. And that stuck out to me. I didn't see a flaw in the guy's game. I really didn't. So for me, you know, I'm just excited for the pick as an amateur scout, you know.
No, it's looking forward to it, man. Just kind of see how he progresses, you know.
Yeah.
And everything, man.
Here comes the next question, though. Does that mean Jimmy G stays, or? And this is for everybody, for the faithful, whoever's listening. Tino, go ahead and comment if you want to. Does this mean that Jimmy G gets traded tonight or by this weekend? That's my question.
I think he stays.
I think he stays.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we do the Alex Smith Mahomes route and let Lance stand behind Jimmy. Shit, he might get hurt week 3, so it might not even matter, and Lance will be right back in there. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I mean, in terms of saving money at this point, right? Because even if you trade him, you're gonna have to pay some of it, right? So, oh man,
you don't want Josh Rosen as your backup. You know what I mean? Like
that's true. That's true.
Hey, so the Bengals did not get anybody to protect Burrow. They took Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase. There you go.
I mean, he's a beast. Don't get me wrong, but if Burrow doesn't have enough time to even throw the ball, then does it really matter?
Yeah, I agree. And I don't understand, like, do they think that this draft is so deep in linemen that they could just grab one later? Like, or they're going to try to trade up into the first. Maybe.
They'd be smart if they try to trade up. I mean, at this point, you got to protect the quarterback.
Yeah, because who do they have, right? They've got Sewell still coming up, Slater. They've got your guy Vera Tucker out of USC, and they've also got Darisaw, who keeps getting mocked over to the Raiders. So, yeah, man, we'll see.
Yo, bro,
Who's going to be the next Brett Favre, Tino? Joe Burrow?
Brett Favre. Joe Burrow, you said?
No. Jimmy G.
Jimmy G.
You said Jimmy G?
Jimmy G. Oh, like he's going to be the yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
He's going to be bouncing around to different teams. That's what he's going to be doing.
Does anyone on San Francisco have a spot?
Oh, man.
No.
So he'll probably put that number.
It's funny because yesterday I was listening to the game and they were talking to Jeff Garcia, and I think he was leaning Fields or Lance, and they asked him if it's Lance, would he be okay giving up his number 5 to Lance? And he said, I think he'd look pretty damn good at number 5 if I said so myself. So I think we know what number Lance is probably going to wear.
Well, and you have to wear a number that I got to say, it's my favorite number. So, I mean, that's part of it too, I'm biased. Yeah, I've always liked 5. I've always been a big fan of 5. So I'm glad that Trey picked that one. Yeah, man. And you know what? It worked out pretty well for Jeff. Our guy from Gilroy, San Jose State, shout out Sparty, alum, San Jose State alum over here. So, I'm really excited for him. This is gonna be great, man. I really just want to see, like you guys said, getting him into camp, getting him in that locker room with Kittle, getting him in that locker room with guys like Debo and Bosa. This is just gonna be fantastic. Now you got dudes that are in shape. You don't have to worry about that. Debo better get in shape. Debo better, because his quarterback's in shape. So his new quarterback is in great shape. So.
How do you get my guy Jalen Hurd healthy, man?
Man, he is. I was watching some highlights of him actually, I want to say a month ago, because I was like, I needed to remember how good this cat was, and he just needs to stay healthy, man. If he can stay healthy, what a weapon!
I think they're thinking he could be an AJ Brown right now.
I just think AJ Brown is bigger than him though.
Pick is in.
Yeah, pick is in for the Dolphins. Who do we think the Dolphins are picking? They should probably try to protect the quarterback too.
Yeah, I mean, if they balked on Penei Sewell, if Cincy did, I mean, maybe Dolphins jump on Sewell. They don't need receivers, do they? I mean, at least not now.
They gotta get the Alabama connection, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Devontae Smith would make the most sense for the Alabama connection. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. That's true. I forgot about that.
Joe Burrow did it. Joe Burrow, and Chase, that's the connections, man.
Yeah, that's the LSU connection. Yep.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, how much of that do you guys think plays into this? Because I think it's bigger than people realize. As far as playing with your former. I was just saying, how much you think that plays into it? Who you played with in college, your former teammate a year ago, as I think it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it just really depends on how much that team values you, and I think Joe Burrow is the foundation to the Bengals, so he probably had just as much of a say as the coach did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I don't know if that's the case with Tua, because the Dolphins had a pretty good season last year, so I think, and that was kind of with and without Tua, so. Maybe not as much here, but I think with the Bengals for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Especially with a young guy, right? You're still trying to build something with Burrow. You are with Tua also, but like you said, they've been building, it seems like for 2 years now.
They've been building for sure. Exactly.
Yeah. Man, I wonder. Yeah, I don't know who the fish are going to take, man. I mean, like I said, you could go line, you can go, but you can go Devontae Smith. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me.
I think the smart choice would be line, though, man. You got to protect that line
I
side.
mean, man, I didn't think. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to protect Tua. He's dealt with injury issues, so why wouldn't you invest heavily if that's
And he's
your
not a big
franchise
guy.
quarterback?
He is not a big guy. Be mindful of that. So yeah, man. I mean, Penei Sewell makes sense to me.
But imagine if they just throw everyone for a loop and they take a quarterback shit, because there was rumors about them maybe not being sold on Tua. Now, I don't think it's gonna happen, but
who are they gonna take? Well, so now
Fields.
Fields.
No, but that's what I was gonna say. Would they take Fields? I mean, you have Tua, right? So
I know it's not happening. But if they did, if the pick is in, we'll see right now.
All right, let's see. Turn it up, bro.
Jalen Waddle.
Wow. All right. Now I got to tell you something real quick with Waddle. I actually like Waddle more than Smith. When you watch the tape. I
like Waddle more than Smith too.
Look, I know Smith was great. I know he was great in the championship game. The guy's amazing. But Waddle looks like DK Metcalf a little bit. I'm just telling you, that guy's really strong. He's fast. Or T.O. I mean, I can't find a good comp right now, but he's a beast. So, yeah, I like Waddle. That's not a bad pick at all. This dude's going to be a monster in that division.
Yeah, I just don't think Devontae Smith, in my personal opinion, at his weight. I know he mentioned something recently where he's like, we're not bodybuilders, but he's just too thin, in my opinion, man. Even in today's new NFL, I think he's just too small. He's going to be injury prone. Yeah. I don't think Tyreek Hill gets away with it because of his speed.
I know.
I don't think
but Tyreek is strong, dude. Like Tyreek is built.
That's true. Solid. And Tyreek, he's one of those physical specimens. Agreed.
Yeah.
But they're comparing Waddle to Tyreek Smith. I mean Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The Lions pick is in already. They wasted no time.
What? So we know the Lions didn't succumb to any trades with the Patriots, so that's interesting.
Doesn't look like it.
I mean, I don't know, man. If I'm the Lions, if they're intent on actually keeping Goff and having, I mean, I'm not keeping Goff, but making sure that it's just Goff and he doesn't have any competition at QB, they're going to take a lineman, right? I mean, or are they going receiver? Like, because you got to protect Goff, dude. You're talk about immobile quarterbacks, dude.
Yeah,
and Penei Sewell is still on the board. Like, think about it. Nobody thought Sewell would be on the board for the Lions to take. This is crazy a little bit.
The value there is going to be huge. But let me just share this right quick while we wait for this pick. I don't know if Kyle went on KMBR right after the draft, but in regards to the Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance dynamic, he said, we don't want to have Trey out there right away. I think he's capable, but we like for him to earn it first. And that's going to be tough with someone like Jimmy. So it looks like they're taking the Alex Smith Mahomes route, at least right now.
Which, you know what? That is a good route to take. It is, because the value for Jimmy right now is Teddy Bridgewater. Like, come on now. You're not going to get anything. So you may as well risk it. Maybe Jimmy gets to week 5, week 6, plays decently or sort of better, and you get some trade value for him then, and you move in, and then you move the rook in. I just – it makes sense. See, that's logical.
You could use Lance as a goal line QB too.
True, man. True. Maybe in special packaging.
And you want to open it up big time, right? I mean,
Zoe, you've drawn up plays already for Kyle?
Hey man, I already have my Madden set up. I had Trey Lance, Jimmy G on my packages, man.
Oh man, you had Trey Lance in the creative player, right? Like you already had the number 5, dude, 6'4", 230.
6'4", I gave him extra 10 pounds, 240.
640, the 240.
Put a 99 on the arm, you know.
Oh man,
got it in.
His arm is underrated though. Like guys only recently realized how good his arm is. But that guy throws 55 yards without hitching. That's the one thing I didn't see Justin Fields do that one time. Doc, is that he needed to take an extra hitch. But watch Lance, he doesn't hitch. It's literally like a short little stride and lets it fly. So yeah, man, I can't believe we're taking this kid at 3 only because he went to a smaller school, played 1 year, all that stuff. He is incredible talent. This is a great draft already.
I agree.
I don't
agree.
even care who we pick in the second round, man.
No, I mean, I had a whole mock draft right here, and it's like, don't even need that.
Throw it away. We got Lance.
I mean, I'm still hoping Terrace Marshall is there in the second, though. I will say that for the faithful and everybody who probably is wondering, okay, what do we do now? I mean, I know it's weird to take receiver so early, but it's just such a deep draft in terms of taking corners and taking defensive ends and stuff later on that and hopefully my guy Michael Carter is there too I want to say I put him in the third. So running back, get some running back depth. So those are just my thoughts. I mean, there are some gems to be had later in day 2 and 3 for sure. Pick is in.
So the pick has been in for like the last 5 minutes.
I know, man. What's going on with Detroit? Wasn't that dude talking about busting kneecaps or whatever? Their new coach. I mean,
yeah, he must have busted his kneecap on the way to giving the missionary's card.
You want to announce it?
Jeez, come on, man. Come on, Lions. Let's go. I mean, I have to just real quick on the Lions too. I do have a little bit of a soft spot because one of my favorite players of all time is Barry Sanders, and they have not had a player like that, and probably never will. But I mean, someone with that electric of talent. I guess the closest would be Megatron, right? But to me, that guy was amazing. So we'll see who they're gonna pick. But
not yet.
All right, so Chase and Waddle are out. So now we've got what? We've got Smith. So we've got Devontae Smith. And then after that, at receiver, what are we looking at? Bateman later on? That's about it, right? In the first.
Justin Fields, Detroit.
Dude, that would be crazy. I can't believe Fields is going to be there for like the Broncos. This is crazy. Wow.
Detroit's confused.
They're about to say it right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Penei Sewell.
Great pick.
Yeah,
Sewell.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I got to give the Lions credit.
Smart.
I mean, Penei was just sitting there. I mean, come on now. It's a good pick. Wow. I can't believe Fields is still on the board.
It's crazy how Fields all this time was like the number 2 QB with Lawrence all this whole time, and then he's sliding. It's crazy.
You know what I think, and it's not just an indictment on him on those bad games he had against Indiana and Northwestern. I think the more I watch him, I still think like if Kyle got his hands on him, he would turn him into something really special, someone really special. Like his talent would be amazing, but that footwork is still somewhat concerning. So like the accuracy sometimes in that, like he hitches a lot. And in the NFL, you don't have that kind of time, right? So I think if Belichick moved up to get him now or a little bit later, I think he could be successful. But if he doesn't go to a team with a good system, it would be tough. So another question. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me quickly share this tidbit that I forgot to mention is that Jordan Matthews was actually one of the receivers at Trey Lance's pro day. Jordan Matthews, who was on our roster, I think the last 2 years. And so I think that's very telling too, that he probably gave a lot of feedback to Kyle of like, this guy's the guy, this is the guy you want, right? Because at the pro day, it's not like they were watching Lance run. They know he's athletic and he can run. It was all arm footwork evaluation. And clearly he passed the test. And so I think as we can now take a step back, it's becoming clear that it's probably been Lance for a while now.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for bringing that up, Doc. He probably told him to pick in.
I'll take it.
Oh no, okay. I was just gonna say he was probably telling him, my hands hurt after that session. He told Kyle, you know what, this kid's the real deal because my hands are burning after that. So,
Yeah, for sure. Because I think Jordan Matthews went on record of saying like this guy's gonna be special, like this guy has what it takes.
Yeah.
There's some interesting information though. I saw something here that said New 49er quarterback Trey Lance had 318 pass attempts at North Dakota State, the fewest college passes thrown by any first-round quarterback in the past 40 years.
Wow.
So it's just interesting stuff, you know. But it says, despite that, I've been told that some believe he's not nearly as far off from playing as public perception.
His arm's fresh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right?
Yeah, if
That's
anything, he has low miles, you know? If
Yeah.
anything.
Exactly. Brand new Ferrari.
Oh, man.
I'd prefer that over the Honda Civic that Mac Jones was, man. Not that Honda Civics are bad, but I'm talking about a 1990 Honda Civic right now. I don't know. Only take you so far.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So do we think
absolutely.
the Panthers are taking Justin Fields? I think that could be a pick for them. They traded Teddy Bridgewater.
I think so, man.
That's a good question, man.
But you gave up a lot for. I mean, not a lot, but you got Darnold, right?
Oh, never mind. You're right. They did get Darnold. You're right. I mean, I
But you
think
never
they'll
know,
build
though.
around-
See, that's but no, but it wasn't a bad point because they were saying that even with Darnold, could they still bring in a quarterback? But I don't see it. What I see is that it's possible they'll still trade out of it, isn't it? Well, no, they got 2 minutes left, so never mind.
They didn't pick up the 5th option on Darnold's contract yet, so maybe
That's true.
Yeah.
They didn't pick it up. That's right. So yeah, to answer your question,
you never know.
Who else would you think they maybe pick? So the pick is in. Who do you think it could be?
All right, let's see.
Do you think they could go overseas?
Okay. With DJ Moore?
Okay, so what? Devontae Smith?
Maybe. Yeah. If they go quarterback, that'd be very interesting.
That would.
Yo, Doc, I'm gonna jump off real quick, okay? I'll be back.
Yep.
I really appreciate that.
I forgot the Dolphins took the Will Fuller too.
Receiver? That man's always hurt. Damn. Okay, Lance. Use play action on 37.6% of his dropbacks in 2018. He averaged 10 yards per play, 17 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Julio Ridley. Nasty.
Who?
Julio Ridley and Pitts.
Sheesh. Yeah, Matt Ryan's gonna have weapons.
Imagine if they keep Todd Gurley too. I feel like that's unlikely though.
Todd?
He's not the same as you always are.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I don't think it's Matt Ryan's fault. That defense needs some help. But
Yeah,
I feel like Kyle Pitts just wasn't.
you couldn't pass on Kyle if you were going for a quarterback. Because I think that could have been the other great option for them, is just to go quarterback. Maybe I think they should have probably tried to get Fields, in my opinion. Why not get Fields and have him under Matt Ryan? But I think highly of Kyle Pitts too. The pick is in. The pick is in.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select J.C. Horn.
Wow! Wow!
Okay.
That is way higher than I thought he was gonna go.
I would have thought Surtain would have went before
Yep.
Horn.
That's what a lot of people were saying, but I think during the pro days and all this, J.C. Horn really made himself stand out. That's interesting.
Yeah. So do you think Denver going Fields?
Go for it, Ryan.
I don't think so. I mean, they literally just traded for Teddy Bridgewater. So let
Okay,
Teddy
Teddy
Bridgewater
Yeah.
fight out
Okay.
for that spot.
See,
Probably like Micah
it should be on
Parsons
your
or
LinkedIn.
Patrick
I mean,
Surtain. They go.
your
They're going defense on
your
here.
Indeed.
In my opinion.
I think
Normally, you don't see a running back go top 10. In the most recent time was what Saquon Barkley, and they have
Yeah.
Najee going late. So it's either Surtain or Parsons.
Parsons. Oh, the linebacker. Yeah, I don't think Denver goes QB since they just traded for to Bridgewater. I know they didn't give up a lot. I know it's just a 6th-round
Teddy.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay with Lock and Bridgewater at least one more year. And if they stink it up and suck, then they can maybe
Teddy.
try to get a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Jason Norman. Yeah, who was pretty-
The Patriots in the trade up. Or the Broncos could trade that number 9.
Yeah, I honestly think if the Broncos wanted to trade with the Patriots, even if they just got like an extra 5th-round pick, I think the Broncos would probably still be able to get the guy that they want.
Probably. I could see that.
Yeah, because I could see the Patriots actually wanting Fields. I know a lot of people think that Mac Jones, right? Because
Yeah.
there's a Tom Brady comparison, but I just think that comparison's just played out, man. You're not gonna find another Tom Brady. Like, there's a reason he's
Yeah.
considered the GOAT.
Yeah. I could see Belichick get his hands on Fields and do some work.
Yep.
So I can see that for sure.
Well, I was telling Real Deal that with them having Cam Newton, it'd probably be the perfect guy for him to learn behind. You know what I mean? Similar play
Exactly.
style. The play, won't have to change dramatically. And yeah, that's a great guy to
It's
learn
like
from
a
too.
perfect bridge right there.
Yep, perfect bridge.
And then what I heard this morning on the radio that I heard that Cam Newton coached up Fields when he was, I guess, in quarterback camp back in high school. Or
Yep,
something.
in high school.
There's
Yeah,
a connection right there.
I was telling Real Deal
Yeah.
that there's a video of Cam Newton actually telling college scouts, this is the guy that you want. Like, this is going to be the best quarterback in college football. And he was referring to Fields. And so, yeah, it's like a full circle potential possibility right there. Damn, the Broncos are taking a very long time. I assume they're probably exploring trade options.
Yeah, they're picking up calls. They're waiting.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody that they pick is gonna make them a Super Bowl contender. So I think they might as well weigh their different options.
For sure.
Yeah, I was telling the Real Deal, just anyone but Mac Jones, man. Anybody but Mac Jones. I've been stressed out this whole damn week.
You know what? It came to a point at one point where I was like, you know what? I guess I got to live with Mac Jones. I'll live with it. It came to a point where that's all I heard. Mac Jones. And it came to a point where I was like, you know what? I could dig with Mac Jones, And then I think a week till the draft, I was like, nah, man, Trey Lance, got to do it.
Yeah.
And I was stressing a little bit. I was stressing. I knew I wanted Lance, but that was like that 1%. Like, damn, like forget Jones.
Yeah, it just might be Jones. Well, I told Will that I went to go watch Mac Jones highlight reel because I was also just trying to just accept that he might be the guy. And bro, I was not impressed. I was like, this looks like a wide receiver highlight reel. They're making all these plays for this guy. You know what I mean? Like, it was while they were tripping over like 2 guys to catch the ball. I was like, that's not gonna fly in the NFL, man.
Yeah, I couldn't believe. I just couldn't believe you would trade all that just for Mac Jones. So
Yeah, the phone is that name.
Yeah, they're showing him right now. I'm not sure if you're watching ESPN.
I am. I'm got a little delay. So
Okay, you'll see him right now. He looks miserable.
Is Atlanta 3 hours ahead? Or Georgia 3 hours ahead or two?
Ahead? Yeah, I think like 2 or 3.
So
Around
it's
there.
8:24 right now.
Over there, it's a little bit later. Yeah.
I think New England trades up. The pick is in.
All right, the pick is in. The pick is in.
We'll see. A couple of sliding quarterbacks is unwell and drafted. I'm going to say the sliding quarterbacks, because they're getting into that range now where they do become great value. And I think, too, Bill Belichick, Dallas, Mac Jones. Who did I comp to Mac Jones back in August? And, hey, he gets a
Why are you following?
Yes, sir.
not what Tom Brady is, was the greatest of all time. But they brought Tom Brady coming out of this year. And Tom was passed over by a lot of quarterbacks. But he was a sixth round pick. They got Mac Jones sitting there with that same type of skill set.
They're comparing Mac Jones to Brady. There would never be another Tom Brady.
Bro, exactly. Like, y'all keep calling him the GOAT. Why the hell are you comparing some dude out of Alabama to the GOAT?
Peyton Manning comes out of retirement.
Peyton.
And he
And
declares
the
for
Broncos
draft.
draft, yeah, Peyton.
The Broncos draft Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning third. Oh, it's not the actual Peyton Manning.
I think he has a nephew that plays for
Archie. Archie.
Is that Archie Manning?
With the 2021 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Pat Surtain Jr. Defensive back, Alabama.
wow.
Patrick. I mean, we got to remember the last time they won the Super Bowl was because their defense was stout. So, they know that's a
Defense.
recipe for
And
success.
yeah, and like and then Fangio, he's a defensive guy.
Yep. That's wild. 2 cornerbacks in the top 10. I
wonder
don't
what
know
Dallas
if I
is going to
remember
do.
that. I don't know if I remember that happening often. 2 cornerbacks in the top 9.
I like how they call it the green room.
Yeah.
I think he's a good pick. If we would have stayed at 12 and weren't drafting a quarterback, I would have been happy with Surtain myself.
Yeah. Broncos. Surtain.
Yeah, 4-4.
Yeah, 4.45. It's fast. Not nice. Because he's not that big either, He looks like he'd be fast. He should be fast like that size.
You can't name any other
Oh, that was nice tackle.
NFL draft like that. That was on our besides Chase Young.
Mm-hmm. Well, that way, but he went back to the receiver. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
That's Michael Parsons.
Think so? Yeah, especially since Pitts isn't there. Because that's what they want now.
There was no way they were going to get Kyle Pitts. There was no way. At 10, a lot of people would have thought that was too low for him.
Yeah. Especially with how he just did it in 4 days and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize Gracie Horn stays in Carolina. Check this out right now.
Yeah. That's awful. You imagine staying in your college room playing in the NFL?
Bro, I'm just like, I'm keep studying.
Finito.
6'6", 245, and a 4'4". His wingspan's like 86, 87 inches.
Catch anything. Like Jerry Jones gets from big stuff.
The sector's probably like, it gotta be 15.
For who the man?
I don't know about 2. Boy, you guys don't watch NFL draft?
I know. Look at this guy. Look at his face, bro. I wouldn't even want this guy on my team. Looks like a unlikable guy. Oh my God.
Imagine if the Cowboys take Justin Fields.
Oh, wow.
Just make it take himself down.
Get Mac Jones.
Did you just say give Mac Jones?
Yeah, dude. I finally seen. They showed him again. He's just sitting there with his phone, like crying.
Trade alert.
Hey, the Cowboys traded. Cowboys traded the pick
What? I thought they were going to take Sertan.
to the Eagles. To the Eagles.
Why would you trade with the Eagles? It's your own division. It's like us trading with the
Eagles.
Seahawks.
Will Sertan was taken by the Broncos.
J.C. Horn was a.
Oh, damn. Damn, dude. That's a good pick by the Broncos.
Yeah, that was a really good pick because J.C. Horn went to the Panthers.
Dude, they went corner. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. So the field slide
Jared,
continues. Is what
they
you're
was
telling me.
thinking.
Sorry, guys. I had to dip out and just get that jersey. You know, I'm just trying to get that Trey Lance jersey.
Yeah. Who? Dude, how much
man,
did
I'm
you
just
get to
looking at it now.
customize, man?
Look at
Bro,
you'll see the Cowboys
I'm-
draft room. It looks empty. You'll see it right now. It looks hilarious.
That's funny. Let me look. Let me check it out.
Dallas trade the pick.
Man, I can't believe Fields is still sliding then. My question is, how far does he slide? Does he slide all the way to Belichick?
He's going to the Patriots. I feel he's going to the Patriots.
Yeah, he's going to the Patriots. And then that means Jones can fall all the way. He can fall out of the first.
Mac Jones is probably going to go to the second round. That's where he should have gone the whole time.
That's where he should have gone. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's where he should go. You know, they're actually getting it right this time.
Maybe. Yeah.
Why are you crying? The Eagles are taking
Damn,
Devontae
dude.
It looks like the Eagles might be taking Devontae Smith. That makes sense. I think that'd be a good pick because then you're
Yes,
putting
it
him
would be.
back again with
Hurts.
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts. And they had a connection probably at least for 1 year.
What?
That's not bad, dude. That's not a bad call. He's still top 10, you know, so you can save face a little bit like with that one. That's not bad. Let's see. For Devontae Smith. Wow.
Devontae Smith, Cowboys. No, the Cowboys traded with the Eagles.
Probably right here.
Like Parsons.
Did you guys see the thing Matt Barrows posted about Kyle?
I don't know. What happened?
No, so Barrows posted that Kyle said he said Kyle Shanahan, to put it lightly, was amused by the reporting that immediately connected the Niners to Jones when they made last month's trade. And then this was his quote of Kyle. He said, we weren't going to look to correct that. Kyle was just like, we'll let him think that.
He said, shit, let them sweat. You know what I mean? But he had me fooled because at his press conference, he was like, I don't care if they don't like it. You know, you just got to wait and see. Yeah. I was like, fuck, bro, that's Mac Jones. If you don't care, that's Mac.
He was laughing. He was laughing inside the whole press conference, bro.
That's what I'm saying, Zoe. He was low key, like just kind of giggling. He's just like, you guys don't know who I'm taking.
That's why he was cracking jokes and like talking about people not being alive.
Exactly.
Twitter. He was like, I'm just gonna mess with y'all.
He loved it. He loved it all. So
John Lynch is saying that
he was like, finally the Niners could get some attention for a month.
That's funny.
John Lynch says that the team knew for a couple weeks that the pick was Trey Lance and that they put a bow on it this past Monday.
Yeah.
And that Jed York did know the pick and that he was just trolling the whole time on his social media.
Yeah.
We were all trolled on for a month.
But you know what? I'm glad that Jed waited to troll today, knowing what the pick was. Because if he was trolling like that leading up to this, and then it was Mac, oh man, then people would have just buried him. And that's the thing. Remember, Jed stopped talking as much once he hired Kyle and John, right? He's like, look, I'm going to stay out of it, whatever, and he has. So he's only showing his face because he knew we made something big. Like he knew it. He's like, oh, okay, then I'll make a little joke because I know people are gonna love this, and so yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
They handled it right. They handled it right.
He knew the fan base was gonna get behind it. He knew it wasn't Mac Jones, and that's all that mattered.
That's all that mattered. Exactly. Did you see this one too? I'm just trying to check Twitter now because I want to see kind of the reaction. It said that John Lynch. Someone was saying some guy named Dan Wetzel. I don't know who that is. Reporter, I guess, maybe. And he said that Lynch. He said they called Green Bay about Aaron Rodgers, and he said, yeah, we inquired, and it was a quick end to the conversation. It wasn't happening. Could you imagine their GM? It's just like, hey, you want to talk about trading for Rodgers? No.
Like, all right. Trey Lance, guys. Trey Lance. It's Trey Lance.
Yeah, exactly. Kyle, let's just go with Lance. Exactly. No, don't overthink it.
Eagles took Devontae Smith.
Yep. Just let's see.
Three Alabama products in the top 10, and none of them Mac Jones.
Thank God. Thank God. Oh man.
All right, so I think a good question is: does Najee Harris go before Mac Jones?
Ooh, that is a really good question.
You would think so. I mean, I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna throw another one at you. That's kind of a curveball. I think Etienne gets drafted before Najee Harris.
I think so too. Etienne, in my opinion, was productive a lot longer. Najee Harris had this one good season, in my opinion.
Travis Etienne is going to go to the Jets at what are they? 23rd, 25th, whatever the heck they are. And then that means Najee falls to the second. What's going to happen then is going to be a feeding frenzy between the second and fourth round because it's going to be Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, Michael Carter, my guy, and I'm really hoping Michael's going to be there in the third round. Like that'll be the pick to me. It's another value pick. But yeah, so to sort of answer your question, Najee probably gets taken after Mac, but it'll be close. I think Mac gets taken a little bit before he does. It'll be close.
Well, supposedly San Francisco did a lot of scouting on Najee, so I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen. But shit, imagine if we trade back into the late 28, 29 pick and get him.
I'm good with that.
So let's do it. Let's go.
Then imagine Trey Lance and Najee Harris in the backfield trying to tackle either of those guys.
You know, gosh, yeah, that'd be insane. No, then dudes would be bouncing off them the way that UC Davis guy bounced off. bounced off Trey. Oh man, yeah, that would be crazy. It'd be like having Derrick Henry. I mean, to be honest, and not to say he is, but I mean that's another great Alabama back, big.
That's a good comp. That's a good comp.
I mean, he's looking to truck you. So,
and Derrick Henry has damn near carried that Titans team into the playoffs the last 4 years, man.
Imagine that dude on the Niners. I mean, it's just not fair because you have the zone running scheme, and then he just goes right up the A gap and kills you. I mean, no, it's so.
And then you bring in Mostert with the change of pace.
Yeah, exactly, and that way you can keep Mostert healthy too. Because I think that's another thing. Yeah. The only way to keep Mostert. What's up?
New trade. Giants trade their pick to the Bears. Could the Bears be taking Justin Fields?
The Bears, Fields. Bears take
Fields.
If the Bears make a move, that's a boss-ass move. But
Fields. It's Fields. I know it's going to be Fields. It has to be Fields.
It has to be Fields.
You can't go into your season after all of these struggles with Andy freaking Dalton.
Nah, no way. And Andy's going to be pissed, but it won't matter. He's going to be backup. It doesn't matter.
Or he might start a few games just to get Fields, let him get his feet wet, and then put him in once Andy Dalton's clearly not the answer.
That's the ultimate value pick for the Bears, who never know how to draft a quarterback.
If the Bears get Fields, so if the Bears get Fields, I don't think he reaches his full potential, but I think he'll have a good career. The Bears,
and at the minimum, at least they made it.
They don't know how to develop quarterbacks, man.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, at a minimum, the Bears are finally making a really good splash pick at quarterback. Like it's that's the worst case scenario, even if it doesn't.
They wanted Russell Wilson, and Justin Fields is Russell Wilson light.
Damn, man.
Look at Mac Jones. Oh my
God. don't even worry about it. You don't need to worry about it anymore, bro.
They keep showing him.
I think the Niners must have trolled him thinking, oh, I'm going third. I'm going to go to the draft.
I'm going to go to the draft.
I told you they just quoted Kyle. Kyle was like, we're going to let him think that. Kyle was amused by
trolled him. Yeah.
Look at Justin Fields' house. Justin Fields' house is empty on the couch. This is interesting. Like, it's empty. All his family and himself are gone. I think they probably got a call. They're celebrating. They look happy. Okay, wait, not fully celebrating. It looked like they had a smile on their face.
There's nobody. Yeah, this house is empty, dude. You're right. I just saw that. Okay, someone walked in.
Bro, what if the Bears pick Mac Jones?
No, not over Justin. I think that they would pick Justin. I think
it's the Bears.
Yeah,
it's the Bears.
It's
in.
It's the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. Oh no!
I would love it if they selected Mac Jones because I hope I never see the Bears win a championship.
Yeah. Me too. Most overrated freaking team of the '80s. Sorry, this is Bay Area sports, but come on now, all those great Niners teams. I'm sick of them talking about the Bears.
Justin Fields.
Lewis pounding the desk right now for Fields?
I think for Mac Jones.
No, jeez. Why? Guys, I would think he would want them to get Fields. That's weird.
Because you got to remember, Adam Gase's job is on the line, bro. This is his last year.
I know, but
if he doesn't win.
Damn, man. This is some stuff.
Dude, they're getting a quarterback. You don't trade up at this point to not take a quarterback.
One thing I have to say, like I said, most drafts you'll see, even in the top 10, you'll see like, yeah, you know what, that guy was a reach. But I have to say, in this draft,
it's coming up.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn it up.
Here it is. Justin Fields.
They're having a special presentation before the pick.
Oh yeah. There you go.
The NFL is supporting our nation's path to recovery from COVID-19 by focusing on the critical issues of mental health, food insecurity, health disparities, and the digital divide. Throughout the pandemic, health disparities widen in communities of color, indigenous communities, and older and rural Americans. We're joining forces with the CDC Foundation.
Will, I'm gonna send you something that I think you're gonna like.
To meet the basic needs.
All right, send it to me, bro.
I got you.
And health.
I'm gonna send it to you through text.
Cool.
Carlos, who's behind me, has been doing just that, leading the Greater Auburn Veteran Development Corporation in Chicago. His dream of creating a federally qualified health center to provide medical care in his neighborhood is becoming a reality with support from the Chicago Bears, and it will open in 2022. Congratulations, Carlos. Please take it away with the Bear selection.
How exciting is this? With the 11th pick
It's in.
the 2021 NFL Draft, the My Chicago Bears select Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
Oh, they did it. Finally. Wow. I don't believe, man, that's a value pick. That is a value. That's what I'm saying. This draft, there hasn't been any really weird reaches. That's a great value.
Yeah. I mean,
Damn.
it shit. Because Justin Fields was my number one, shit makes me feel like, damn, we should have just stayed there and kept our first round picks. You know, but that's just being critical, right? That's just being critical.
Yeah.
But
You know,
I'm
yeah.
happy,
And
you know what I mean?
I'm happy for, but here's the thing: Gase or no Gase, whatever. Look at it this way. You know, Aaron's getting a little bit older, so he'll be gone in a few years, right? Who's going to be there in that division? I mean, you got Goff on the Lions, you've got Cousins still on the Vikings. Like that NFC North is wide open once Rodgers retires, unless they think Jordan Love is going to be great. I don't think he's better than Justin, right? So, I
don't
mean,
think he's better than Justin either.
if they keep that defense together and they could do something offensively, we know the Bears can still make a run and they can compete. So, man, I'm telling you, this is a really interesting pick, man. This the balance of power type
It's a good
of pick.
Yeah.
It's a great pick. Yeah, I don't
It
like
is.
the Bears, and that's how I know it's a great pick because I'm giving them credit.
Yeah, it is, and I'm telling you, man. Look at this one. Whew. Damn, man, dude, they should just go deep every single time. Just throw it deep. Just throw it deep. You know, Allen Robinson's still there, right? Just throw it
Yeah, I
deep.
think so. I think they still got Allen Robinson.
They got Robinson. They got a couple other dudes. Just keep throwing it deep. You know, I mean, can't go wrong with that. You know, throw it deep, and then you do a little bit of running game. You could probably do a little bit of RPO. Damn, it's gonna be cool, man. That's a cool pick for them. So
Yeah, good for them, man.
good for them because that is a good fan base. Even though again, I'm like you. I'm not a big, not into that team and whatnot very much at all. As just even as a casual football fan of or not a casual football fan, but just on the side teams I like. But good for that fan base because those guys, they're crazy just like we are. They're crazy in a good way.
Yeah,
They went through Trubisky for like 4 years.
Dude, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, man. And thank you for the text. I just saw that. It looks fresh, bro. I like it a lot.
It looks cool, right?
Yeah, man. I really like it. It's really clean. I mean, I might have to get it. Oof. Price tag is not. I mean, it's not cheap.
I know that the price tag isn't so fun.
but not too bad. Honestly, if I'm willing to pay 100 for his,
100 for the jersey.
You heard 100 for the jersey. I mean, I might have to. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I may need to pick wisely here. We'll see. But this is nice. I like it. Man, what is going on? So how many more picks, Ronnie? How many more picks until we get to the silver, the Raiders? The silver and black.
Ooh.
He's over there taking a nap.
I don't know. It's been a long day.
Man. It's a lot of emotions, huh? A lot of emotions. But, this is a cool day. It's a cool day that we're all here.
Your house, bro.
A Wingstop?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, they say Duval.
Duval. It's a county.
Mm.
Wow.
Pick is in for Dallas.
Dallas got their pick in. What do we think?
Michael Parsons.
I just hope they get a bust. I mean, you know how
Parsons.
I feel. No, don't. No. Come on. I want them to get a bust. It's Dallas. Can't stand the Cowboys.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the Raiders make it to a championship game before they do. Even though that probably won't happen either.
I mean, they got Dak, right? They have that offense still. They can't play defense. So I'm with you guys. They probably are going to try to take Micah. You know what I was thinking, and this is my guy, and hopefully I'll say this for the pick, but I hope we trade up, not for Najee, but for somebody like Caleb Farley. Like, that would be nice to trade into like the 25th or whatever and take Caleb Farley.
No, she's like 32.
I can leave it there.
He'd be a great guy.
I mean, shit, I was going to say if we traded up to get Etienne, if he was there, that would be dynamic because Etienne's a great out-of-the-back threat catching the ball, too.
But do you think that they're going to go running back, though? Like, that's the only thing. Like,
No,
I don't
no. But if they did, right, because we mentioned Najee Harris, a potential. Yeah. So it actually feels between the two. I'd probably prefer Etienne. I think he fits Kyle's system a lot more.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like him. Like I said, I think the Jets should take him. So yeah, I think that's a really good pick. But
all right, the Cowboys pick is in. Let's see how they continue to mess up their franchise.
I know, right? How many years since you guys you've lost in the first round of the playoffs? Let's keep that streak alive. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's the Jonas.
Here we go.
Draft-a-thon, we're partnering with Mental Health America to support resources for those that need it.
For 17.
An Army veteran from Dallas struggled with anxiety and depression after returning from Iraq. She turned her struggle into triumph.
The lady they have to present this pick is wearing like Niner colors, man.
Mental health counseling.
I mean, the cowboy hat, yeah, but
We thank you for the service.
I like red and gold on.
To help others during this challenging time. Please do us the honor of making the Cowboys pick.
Michael Parsons.
Oh my God! How about them Cowboys?
Oh boy.
a ton of booze.
Boo. You know Jimmy Johnson is smiling somewhere though. Oh God.
Micah Parsons.
Yeah. I mean that makes sense. The defense sucked.
Ronnie called it. He's a beast.
Yeah. Come on, Ronnie. What's up? What's up with these low key under the radar great picks, huh? Come on now.
Yeah. No, that's a good pick for them.
Which ones I called? I called the Devontae Smith,
Jamar Chase.
This one, so that's 3 out of 12. Okay, 33%. I'll take it. Chargers.
Who do the Chargers take?
They're probably gonna take Slater.
Someone to continue to protect.
I keep seeing Slater. That's a good call.
Or
that's a really good call.
Elijah Vera Tucker too.
Yeah.
Offensive lineman.
I kept seeing Slater higher for some reason. In the beginning, I saw Vera Tucker more, but I don't know. I don't know what that was about. So either one, right?
Yeah, you can go with either one.
I mean, again, you're kind of splitting hairs, right? So.
Yeah, I know the Raiders in the mock draft were projected to get Vera Tucker, but they'll probably be taken by the time the Raiders pick.
I don't know, man. Like with some of these dudes dropping, I don't know.
Yeah, there's already a Bleacher Report notification. Mac Jones, what does it say? Mac Jones falling. He's not falling. The hell? He's exactly where he should have been.
He's not exactly. He's not falling. Nobody else would have taken him there. And so that's another thing. After that report came out, or those reports kept coming out about only the Niners were thinking about him there, but nobody else was thinking about him anywhere after that. So in the first. So what are we talking about? He's not falling. He's going exactly.
He should have never went to the draft. He should have never went to the draft.
That's actually, you're right. You're right, Zoe. That's embarrassing, man.
Micah Parsons. That's a good pickup.
Yeah.
That's a really good pickup.
Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to look up the draft order because I've already forgotten, man. I don't even have it up.
Yeah, same. I think I'm just
After that,
basically.
I got Trey Lance. I didn't care about any other picks, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's true. Yeah, at this point, I'm just enjoying for whatever.
After that, yeah, I really didn't care. I gotta go to my favorite place to look at this, though. You know, my favorite place to look at is Tankathon. I don't know. I just like the way they lay out the pick. Like this looks clean to me. Okay, so where are we at? Are we on? Okay, so that was a trade. Oh, but there's no live yet. This doesn't do the live
We're
trade.
on the Chargers pick now, 13.
Okay, so without any more trades, Minnesota's next, right? So after the Chargers, it's the Vikings.
I'm interested. You think they wasn't take Mac?
Probably. If anybody takes Mac at this point, it's clearly going to be the Patriots. But I just don't see it. I don't see it.
You know what? I kind of agree. I agree with you, Doc. I don't think they're going to step on that landmine, which is what it would be. Because I don't. At first, I really thought they would, but then the more I studied him and the more I thought about it, nah. I mean, let's be honest. New England, if New England wants to, they can take like Mond or Trask in the second round.
I was going to say, I could see them taking Mond because Mond is in the similar build of a mobile QB who has a big arm, right? So I think that would make more sense in the second round.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Honestly, it's a tough one because I think in some ways I put Trask a little bit higher than Mond, but of course I know that Mond has the more mobility there. I still don't think he's ever going to be a guy that you can really run with. He just has a little mobility to get out of the pocket. Probably better than Trask. So we'll see, man. Now it's getting interesting. What I don't want to see is New England take like Caleb Farley or somebody like that. Then that would suck.
Having Gilmore and Farley as your cornerbacks.
Telling you, dude. And they would too. Yep. You know Belichick wants defense.
Damn, man, look at him. Crying.
Just Mac Jones, man. Mac Jones.
You know who's supposed to go around this part of the draft?
Never went to the draft, Mac.
Mac went to the draft.
Don't cry, Mac.
Why? Why?
What were you saying, Will?
No, I was just saying, you know who could go around this time would be someone like Jalen Phillips, right? Like he's still on the board.
From Miami?
Yeah, and I just think he's one of those guys where because defensive ends are kind of down in this draft this year, he could still be, a decent one. And New England at 15, it wouldn't be too big of a gamble, I don't think. Or they trade back. They can trade back and still take him.
The pick is in.
Oh, there it is.
It's going to be offensive lineman. Either Slater,
I agree. I think this is either Slater or Vera Tucker.
Yeah.
So
unless they get like a Jalen Phillips or something.
Man, this is insane. Yeah, I'm going to change the where I'm looking at the order though, because this doesn't have the trades. I want to see with live trades.
NFL players, but that's great.
What?
The Edmonds.
Oh my God, yeah, Trey Edmonds.
2 of them play for the Steelers. 1 of them play for the Bills.
May as well just call it.
To the WNBA.
That's a good one. Have a look at the page bucket.
Bro, I'm gonna have that be there. You know how Germ shows Hey Coco? I'm just gonna show her.
Hey fellas, just a heads up, 91-89 Dubs after 3.
Are we losing?
No, we're up.
189.
Yeah, 91-89. Oh, 93-91.
We're up by 2 against is that Minnesota?
I'm looking at the score now, 93-93.
Yeah, 93-93, 11 minutes.
Dude,
This just goes to show you that we're not a playoff team, man. We're not. We might as well not make it. Like for what? To embarrass ourselves?
We talked about. Yeah, you're right. We talked about it a lot. I mean, it's.
Damn, the Giants are over at 20 now.
And then Giants play the Padres tomorrow night, but it looks like but the Dodgers are losing 2-0 to the Milwaukee Brewers. I love it. Keep adding those runs, beer makers. Come on now.
Hey, Pittsburgh is taking Najee at 24. I'm calling it right now.
You calling it? That's a good call because I think I
He's
saw
saying
that
the
mock.
Steelers. He's saying the Steelers taking Najee.
Yeah, I saw that mocked. That's a
I could
good
see
one,
that.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yep. He looks like a Steeler,
He
right? Like
looks like
Steelers,
a Steeler. Yeah.
dude. Steelers are dudes that are like there's these like road graders. They're like they just want to beat you up. Like he looks like a Steeler. I could see that. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Patriots really drafted Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to
I think he was
put it on this side.
Yeah.
I think that's another quarterback set. Good play.
Yep, look, that's available.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna log off real quick.
Hey, go for it, bro.
Yeah, go for it, Zoe.
Thank you,
All
Zoe.
right, fellas.
Yeah, thanks for joining,
man.
brother. Go
Hey,
Trey
yeah,
Lance.
go.
Let's go.
Hey, Trey Lance. Trey Lance.
See you later, brother. All right, now I've got it on both finally. Okay, so I can exit out of this because I had to keep flipping tabs, so sometimes I couldn't see you guys because I was watching ESPN.
Oh, okay.
So now I got it on my other laptop here, so I can see it. Sweet.
It looks like it's Slater. Right? It looks like it's him.
Yeah, I mean it goes. Yeah, I see Slater, Vera Tucker, Mac Jones, Mel's best available. He puts him third. I don't even know, man. I don't know about that.
I know they keep trying to force this Mac Jones narrative, man. It's really sad to watch. Like, I don't understand what it is. I don't understand the love affair.
It's just the Alabama and accuracy. That's about it. Really. I mean,
He's gonna be Rashawn Slater.
Yeah.
yeah, yep.
You need to protect Justin Herbert.
Hey, but if the Patriots also don't pick Mac Jones, that continues to leave the door open for them trading back for Jimmy G.
Agreed. I agree.
Maybe not the first pick, but shit, maybe tomorrow.
No, I'm telling you, they're going to take, if they do it, it'll be for a third and a future fifth or future sixth. Because I don't think the 49ers would take any less than a third this year for him. They're definitely not going to take a fifth or a sixth alone for him. So I think this year's third and a future fifth or a sixth is what I'm not trying to be Nostradamus about it, but it's just that's what I could see in terms of his value and its value to the Patriots.
Rashawn Slater to the Chargers.
Got it.
That's it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you got to protect Herbert, which is, again, this is what the Bengals should have done. They should have taken Sewell. I don't love that pick. I like Chase. I just don't love that pick. Like
I don't love that pick for them either. To be honest with you, I don't.
Like that's not how you build football teams, dude. Offensive and defensive line. You got your star quarterback. Protect the guy. Jeez. So. Because now it's like, what are they going to do? Trade into the back of the first to get one, or just wait to get them in day two?
Probably day two is my assumption.
But it's like, I honestly haven't scouted O-lineman enough to know who's there in day two and beyond.
Me either. Yeah,
that's good enough. You know, and that's part of it too. It's not just who's good, but you want value there, man, because you're going to have dudes coming around the edge.
It's young. He did that against Chase Young.
Yeah, but that was more the quarterback running to the inside, in my opinion. Like, look, Chase, that one was good. That one was good. I'll give him that one. That one was good. Let's see.
It's a little bit. I'm on. So I'm still a little delayed for whatever reason. Everything's working, but I'm on delay. So I see him getting away. Let's see.
That's a good pickup.
Yeah, it's a good pick. Slater's good.
Yeah.
Jesus, that was nice.
You know what? He runs really well for a big dude.
He does. He's athletic. He's like a Joe Staley out there.
Yeah, good call. I like that. Holy smokes. He just
You saw when he dropped the guy? That's the one that I was like, that was nice.
Oh, I like this. See, I like those when they can pick up multiple dudes. Like they understand. They're like
Well,
they're not just
that's what made Staley so good. He could hit one guy and then run right to the next guy.
It's so important too. Like in the NFL, like you're gonna have to do that a lot. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. You need to protect Justin Herbert. That's what you need to do.
I don't know if you saw this quote from Kyle. He said that he doesn't plan to make Trey. Forgive me, I still got Justin Field love, obviously. Trey Lance.
He's on your brain, man.
He said he doesn't plan to make Trey Lance a runner, but what he loves is that Trey Lance can create when he needs to, and that the defense can account for it, and then that it'll be an 11-on-11. You know what I mean? Like the defense can't say, "Oh, we're just gonna completely sell on the pass and not worry about anything else." No, now you got to worry about every single inch of the field, man. I love it. I'm still just thinking about just us moving forward, and I'm just thinking about Trent Williams just knocking guys over with Trey Lance running behind him into the end zone.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Trade Minnesota with the trade. Minnesota with the trade.
Oh man, you guys are getting it faster than I am.
To the Jets. Whoa!
Oh, it's because you guys are watching on TV. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm on the laptop is slower. Oh, that's right.
Alabama makes NFL history.
Yeah, I just saw it right now.
First team in NFL college draft.
Are you kidding me? The Jets just made this pick?
Had multiple first-round wide receivers selected in consecutive drafts.
Yeah. What were you saying, Will?
No, I was just gonna say, are you kidding me that the Jets just made this trade?
The Jets. All right, who is this for? Who is this for, though?
Who is this for? What are they giving up? So obviously they're giving up their pick later, which was the 20. I can't remember. Let me look it up.
So Ronnie thinks it's for the USC guard Elijah Vera Tucker, and I can see that. You got to protect
that's a good
Wilson.
call. Yeah,
you got to protect.
You got to protect him. And again, this is a deep draft.
I just don't know if he would have been picked at 14 though. Like I don't think Minnesota was going to take him.
Yeah, but if he's your guy, right? Again, this is now where the point where it's like if this guy's your guy, it's a good value. It's not like we're talking with us with like top 5. It's not like, oh, he's your guy, so take him. No.
Yeah.
You need to take the best of the best. But at this point, if you gamble a little because he's your guy, like if you were going to take him at 23rd or 25th, take him now. I like that. Sure. I don't mind that. I don't mind.
Because I mean, at this point, you're probably trading like a 4th, a 5th. You know what I mean? You're not probably trading too much.
Exactly.
All right, the pick is in. The pick is in.
The pick is in.
Elijah Vera Tucker. What do I think it is? I don't know. I need to see who's still left on the board. Like I just need to see that.
I know, man. I'm trying to look at the tracker. I'm trying to look at everything.
What's the draft running back at 14? That'd be funny.
I don't want to see this. There's some crappy ones.
Where's
All right. Let's look at that one.
Mr. Breeze, I'm just so
I need to see.
You know, everyone knows what I can do on the field, but nobody's seen what I can do.
Oh, I got you right here.
So what can you do?
On the clock, the Jets, the best available.
But is it only that though? Yeah, it's only like 2 available. I want to see like who's available.
It says the guy from Notre Dame.
Look at Justin Fields doing Drew Brees commercials. Wow.
What was that?
Justin Fields and Drew Brees doing a commercial together. That's pretty funny.
Man.
He's the man. He's the man now. You're in the league, dude. Part of the club.
Yeah.
The best available.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, shit. Where'd I go?
Click on it. Drag.
All right. So
I think the Jets are taking Jalen Phillips or Payne from Michigan. I think Salah's gonna get his defensive end. I think it's gonna be one of those 2 guys.
I like that. I like that call. Yeah, I think so.
You gotta build the defense. You gotta build it.
Yeah, you gotta build it. I mean, I know you have
it says they have
Quinn Williams there and those guys, but you got to do more. You got to keep building it up.
Or they could go the guy from Notre Dame, Jeremiah Owusu Koramoah.
Owusu Koramoah.
Could be kind of like his Fred Warner. You know, I'm sure Salah loves Fred Warner and could definitely use somebody just as the captain of the defense as a linebacker.
but I agree with you. I think the more value is and more
His
need is
defensive end.
coming off the edge. Yeah, because they could even remember last year they didn't have anybody that could sack us, and that was a problem. They couldn't pressure the quarterback.
Yeah,
They
agreed.
need to help Quentin Williams in the middle because he was really their only dude. So, yeah, man, that's a good call. Jalen Phillips here could be. What I want to know is how you're feeling, Ronnie, because you got 2 picks to go, man, and then it's Raider Nation.
Yeah, man. I mean,
3 picks.
yeah.
Who do you think are at this point?
If I were the GM, I would go with the defensive player. So,
Okay.
like, let's say Jeremiah Wusu's still there.
Oh, I like that. Yep.
Trayvon Morig
From TCU?
Yeah, TCU. That'd be another good one. If Pay's still over there, pick him up. Caleb Farley, Jalen Phillips, like defense. Defense.
Corner or defensive end. I like it.
Yeah. Help out.
Any chance they take an O lineman if it's like because Vera Tucker might be there.
I could see that.
If he's there, then yeah, take him. If he's there, I know it's Mel, but still, that's where he had him going to the Raiders. But if I were defense.
Yep.
Mac Jones is still for quarterback.
Just want to thank you guys. Also, whoever's still joining us, appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in. This has been a crazy, crazy fun ride, but and it's continuing, obviously. But I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Triple Single crew. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do this.
I completely forgot Sam Ehlinger.
Yeah, usually I watch historically I've watched the NFL draft by myself. I think maybe I've seen it once with a cousin of mine who's also a San Francisco fan. But even if we were just doing this beyond podcast reasons, this has been a lot of fun just to have other fans kind of sharing within the experience. And we hope whoever has had the chance to tune in has enjoyed that connection too. But the pick is in for the Jets. I'm going Phillips.
Elijah Vera Tucker.
Phillips.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Elijah Vera.
Oh, Ronnie was right, man. Ronnie was right again.
Ronnie.
Ronnie's on a roll. That's smart, though. I mean, that's also smart.
Yeah. You know what that means is that in that draft room right now.
Patriots. Go to the Patriots.
Patriots.
You think the Patriots are going with McCorkle?
He's smiling. He's smiling hard, and he's been looking.
Oh no! He's on the phone. He's on the phone.
This has been his face on draft. Look. He's going to the Patriots.
Wow.
Elijah Vera Tucker at left guard. That's where he'll play for the New York Jets. The way it looks going in.
Whoa.
That's cool. We're finally in the bigger screen now.
Yeah, I just realized that I could do that as well. I'm just learning.
Jersey Wilson. That's a good pickup.
And you got to protect Zach Wilson, man. If you're going to invest in number 2 pick, you got to. You know what I mean? So I respect it. You have to. Yep. Especially if you're planning to throw him into the fire ASAP.
Here's my thing, though. Totally agree. Here's my thing, though. I'm not a big fan of taking offensive linemen from USC. It's too many of those horror stories from having Shiloh Rashal and those dudes. Like I can't.
I was gonna say we know firsthand. We know firsthand.
Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, I hope he's great. He looks pretty good. His tape looks good here, but like I can't.
But his highlight tapes are always gonna look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Shiloh looked pretty good too, and then
he did look good. He looked like a guy that would truck everyone in front of him, only to always be injured.
That guy was always hurt. It was crazy how much.
Mac Jones to the Patriots.
It says to the Jets.
Wait, he's back with that face.
Wow, Mac Jones to the Patriots. You know what? I don't even care. I don't care if he ends up being, great. I don't think he's going to be obviously like Brady. But knock on wood, obviously. But I don't even care. I really don't, because I think you can't pick scared. You can't pick thinking, oh, he might be the next Brady. Like, the likelihood of that is very, very low. It's
Pick is
very
in
low.
already.
But let me tell you this. People consider Brady the GOAT. Like, some people
Exactly.
consider him the GOAT over Montana. You're already putting Mac Jones in that category?
No.
Like,
Yeah.
that's sick.
No.
You know what I mean?
And that's another
I feel
no,
like-
you make yeah.
I was just saying, I feel like we're putting Trey Lance in the Josh Allen category, maybe the Patrick Mahomes. Guys
Yeah.
are still young. You know what I mean? Like, their careers aren't even over. You're really comparing Mac Jones to Brady, but the pick is in. The pick is in.
Is in.
With food insecurity a challenge for so many Americans,
Oh,
we
draft-a-thon.
teamed up with
Draft-a-thon,
Feeding
another
America.
draft-a-thon.
As part of draft,
That's the pick that the Patriots
fight
selected.
hunger. Don Cox, who's behind me, a former Marine, saw a need in his community and started providing
serve for
food
our
to fellow
country.
veterans.
Shout out
He
to all
and
the
his
veterans
team
out
have
there.
provided more than
Right, thank you for your
5.6
service.
million meals in 10 different states through Food for Vets. Don, thank you for your service to our country and for helping those facing food insecurity. The stage is yours to make the Patriots.
Yeah, Mac Jones. Where are they gonna pick the?
With the
The linebacker.
15th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the 6-time world champion New England Patriots
Boo!
select Mac Jones.
You can have them. Enjoy them. You can have them. That's all I got to say. Because I was cutting you off there, Doc. But what I was going to say is that it took time for Brady to be who he is now. Remember,
Yeah.
Brady in 2000 through 2010 was not the same, or 2007 was not the same Brady that we see today. So, he was a guy who was
on his defense. His
A
defense
ton.
built him a lot.
short to intermediate passing game, rarely threw the ball deep. So, it took a lot of years. So if this kid has that kind of work ethic and dedication, we'll see. I don't see that. Brady was special. He was just out of shape, but he was special.
And let me ask you this: Who the hell? What two receivers can you name on the Patriots right now? Who's he throwing to? He's not throwing to
I don't know,
Devontae
man.
Smith. He's not throwing to
Well,
Jalen Waddle.
Nope. No, he won't be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not throwing to
Well,
those
we'll
guys.
see. The one positive with this is, again, as long as Cam stays healthy and stuff, unless you think they're going to compete, he can also sit for a year. So that's another part. So you could see if this was if he's willing to put in the work. But
All I see in these throws, I see deep throws, but what I also see is his receivers burning the hell out of the cornerbacks.
yeah,
Like, look at these passes. Look at the playmakers he's throwing it to. Look how much space there's between the receiver and the cornerback.
that's true. That's true. And another thing you need to keep in mind is these step backs. Those things matter. In the NFL, your step backs need to be quick. Look, or you're gonna get hammered like that, and it won't just be a college guy. It will be Aaron Donald trucking you in the face, and then what are you gonna do? So, like, this little things here, these things, he won't have time to do that. Again, I think he's an accurate guy, but
For who?
The Patriots. Jacoby Myers. He was the leading receiver.
Oh yeah, Jacoby Myers. That was their leading receiver. And what I'll also
God.
say, real deal, is that Najee Harris was quoted in saying that their team was so stacked this past year that it felt like they were playing against their Alabama's third stringers. That's how it felt.
Oh God.
Playing against their oppositions. It felt like they were playing Alabama's third stringers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, though, at 15, right? This is, again, one of those areas where if you bust, okay, you bust. I mean, you don't want to, but if you do, you do.
I agree. You have a lot more flexibility to make a mistake, to take a risk.
They're gonna pick.
Oh man, those guys look very happy.
It's the Cardinals now. This one matters. This is our division.
They're gonna pick Pay from.
Let's see.
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be Payne or Phillips. I think although they just got JJ Watt, I think they know JJ Watt maybe has another 1 or 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not bring a young pass rusher to learn from JJ Watt?
I got to be honest with you, Ronnie. I think I think your pick is going to be Farley. I really
think it's
do.
going to be Farley for the Raiders too. I think Farley's the pick for the Raiders.
I like him a lot. He's a great on the ball, one-on-one guy, really smart corner. So, well, there you go. Mac went to New England, which is actually, I think I predicted that thing like months ago when I said, oh, he kind of reminds me of Brady before I really started diving in. But I meant like the body type.
That's who I thought he'd go to as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Like months ago, I was like, oh, I know the body type. I didn't mean out of shape, but I meant the way he moved. I was like, yeah. And then he throws the ball accurately. I was like, I could see like a very poor man's Brady in him, but you know, we'll see.
So basically, you're telling me he's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. I mean, I think Jimmy had better mobility, actually. If healthy Jimmy has better mobility than this guy. Yeah. But yeah, no, he's if he stays healthy and he has to get his body in shape. He's not in football shape, in professional football shape. So we'll see. I think the thing too is, only the Patriots know and the scouts know how much this guy really loves the game and wants to grind tape. The thing with Brady was he became addicted to being great, to grinding tape, to being in the room. Yeah. So we don't know if Mac is going to be that way. And I'm sorry, when you don't have a lot of athleticism, you better be obsessed with working. You have to. You have to, right? So we'll see. But let's see what the Cardinals take, man. This is interesting.
And yeah, I think pick is in. Pick is in.
The pick is in. Da-da-da-da.
The Arizona Cardinals select Zayden Collins.
What?
Linebacker, Tulsa.
Wow, what? He was supposed to go late first. He's a linebacker out of Tulsa. Wow, this is kind of a jump. This is a reach, a little.
They just took Isaiah Simmons last year as a linebacker.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. This was a weird pick. Great. Yay, Cardinals.
This is how we want to feel when teams in our division make a pick. Like, what? I mean,
Zaven's not a bad player, but this is kind of a reach. I'm telling you, man, this is wide open. I'm happy for you. Oh, he's changing it now. He's putting on the Darren Waller. I see it.
That number 83, man.
Oh, man.
He's not better than George Kittle, but, he's top 3.
He's good, man. I like Waller. Yeah, dude. I mean, again, he's not a bad player. I watched a little bit of Tulsa's highlights because I was scouting somebody else. So, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see.
He's 270 though.
Yeah, he's big. He's really big.
That sounds defensive end to me.
Yeah, I think that's what
they're playing linebacker in the NFL at 270.
So maybe they're trying to convert him to D end. It's possible, and just see, they say linebacker. Yeah, I'm with you. Outside linebacker.
All right, maybe. It's Ronnie's turn. Ronnie's turn.
Let's go, Ronnie. Let's find out what the Raiders. Who's the silver and black going to take?
He got his Darren Waller jersey. Let's see.
Nice.
I'll send a picture Monday.
Stay sober. Stay sober, Mac. Good God.
Did you come across this funny tidbit, real deal, that I guess Lance's family, Trey Lance's family, has a dog named Niner?
Yeah, they knew. No, they knew, bro. They knew.
Yeah.
Like,
they're probably like, we just adopted him yesterday. I'm just kidding. I don't know when they got him, but they knew.
Yeah, they knew.
Well, there was that report that Kyle and John met with his parents. And I guess another interesting fact, I'm not sure if you knew, but Trey Lance's dad was actually in training camp with the team when Kyle's dad was the offensive coordinator for San Francisco.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah,
there was a very kind of like interesting take where Kyle said that he was actually the ball boy when Trey's dad was in training camp.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know his dad made it. I didn't know his dad made it all the way to the league. I didn't know that.
I had no clue either.
Yeah, because he's not. I've seen him in the interviews and stuff, real quick, but he's not a real big guy these days. I mean, he's just kind of, good shape, but not somebody who you think, oh, this guy played in the league. So, but it's awesome, man. Again, like I said, I really enjoyed some of the research I was doing, learning about his family, and just kind of seeing that he's from a small town and just the journey. That's the part I like too, So.
Yeah, it says Trey's dad, Carlton, was once in 49ers training camp.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, see,
I'm excited. I'm excited, man.
Me too. No, I'm really excited. He's a heck of a talent, and he's going to one of the best minds in the game. And that's, I mean, any of those top quarterbacks would love to go to. I mean, look, Rodgers as of today even wanted to go to San Francisco. I don't know. How does that not happen if the guy wants it so badly, right? I don't know, but
yeah, so. There was a funny post that was like, maybe San Francisco trying to get Aaron Rodgers has been the biggest smokescreen since 2000, I think 4. When was the pick? 2004, 2005?
Yeah, 2005. Yep.
Yeah, 2005. Yeah, maybe it's been the biggest smokescreen since 2005. Imagine it taking damn near almost 17 years. But
dude, that would be the longest smoke screen ever.
Yeah, the longest
Guinness World Record.
All right, pick is in. Raiders pick. Hey, they're not in Oakland no more, so I don't mind if they're successful.
And I have to be honest, the Death Star does look incredible, man. That thing looks ridiculous.
What does it take to prepare everyone for the road ahead?
Anquan Boda.
It takes you.
Q. Man, I miss Agent Q, man. He was
a dog, man.
He really was, and he's such a pro. Like, he was like teaching those guys, like, this is how you work, this is how you play through injury. Like, he was incredible.
Yeah, wasn't he the receiver that had his like mouth completely busted getting hit?
Yeah,
and then
he got blown up, dude. He got blown up. That's crazy, man. The amount of pain, like, that's probably close to what Alex felt when they landed on his leg.
True, true.
I can't even imagine. It probably hurts so much at some point you just get numb. Like, you're like,
yeah, I can only imagine too. All right, Raiders.
Come on, Raiders. Take my guy Farley. He's gonna be making plays.
They're gonna take a receiver. Watch. They're gonna mess around and take a receiver.
Don't do it.
Take Elijah Moore. Take Elijah Moore.
That's like the Al Davis pick, man. That's Al from the beyond.
If we cut off, it means Ronnie's broken my laptop. And he's not too happy.
No.
They're gonna draft.
I don't agree with Mel's. I don't agree with Mel's best available, to be honest. Like I said, Farley's got to be there. Farley was supposed to be taken before. Like, Kwity Paye is like late first. I don't even know who Jamin Davis is. Who the hell is that?
I don't even know who the hell that is either.
I know the other dudes. Like, a linebacker for Kentucky is not better than one of the best corners in the league.
Ronnie's saying Jalen Phillips.
It's possible. I told you. I said right around this area with the Raiders.
Wait, what? Who did they draft? An offensive tackle.
They took Leatherwood?
Leatherwood?
I mean, Leatherwood is good, but
bro, that's crazy.
I mean, Leatherwood's supposed to be good, bro. He just was supposed to get taken like late first, so it's not that bad of a reach.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
I don't make that.
You know what, though? I will say this, just in defense of this pick. Leatherwood is probably going to be better than like Vera Tucker. Again, this guy was in Alabama, SEC.
Yeah, I think he's going to be better than Vera. I agree.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's an urgent need for the Raiders, though. Like, they need a defense.
I mean, yeah, dude, I agree, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe you guys are going to spend more on free agency. Who knows? Yeah, that's one.
That was horrible. The dude almost sacked Tua. Tua is the one that got that play off. Okay,
Najee.
that was a good pick, but I mean, shit, you better block a guy that's probably half your size.
Najee
You can
was
see on some of these throws why Tua has arm issues, though. Like, he has a good arm, but it's not that great. Like, a lot
Yeah,
of these
he
things.
doesn't have to throw his whole arm into it. He has to use all of
Yeah,
it.
that's you could see in some of the highlights. You're like, oh yeah, that's why. See, this is what I'm saying. When you put on the tape, not to keep harping on our guy, but you put on that tape when you watch Trey. I mean, Trey, it's like easy. He's like, it's like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, that went 40 yards downfield. So
Yeah.
just on pure talent, I don't. That was a reach. Tua, it was such a reach for them. So we'll see.
Yeah. I think another thing, just to like put a focus. Oh, okay. The Dolphins pick is in. Ronnie's predicting Najee Harris. I don't think so. I don't think it'll be Najee. Let's see. They have two as the quarterback. Who did they draft as their first pick?
Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle.
Alabama.
Oh, okay. They already took a receiver. I was gonna say a receiver. That's my bad. They're gonna take Caleb Farley. Watch. I told you they're gonna take the guy you guys should have taken.
Farley.
60% chance of being available at pick 46.
Ouch. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't see that though. I saw him go late first.
It says 60% chance of being available at pick 46. Wow.
Yeah, I see it, but I don't agree.
I think they could have got him in the second round. I think so. Maybe within the first 5 picks of the second round, but they could have.
Bro, this just shows how much offensive line is being devalued right now because they can see if you have the right scheme, like Kyle, you can take some dudes from the second round, fourth round.
Daniel Brunskill.
Yeah, who is that? I don't know, but he got the job done.
Ben Garland.
Yeah, guys that were backups. Honestly, Laken Tomlinson was a late first round pick to the Lions. So we kind of, he kind of, I don't want to say revitalized his career with us, but
I think we did. I think he did revitalize his career. I actually think that's fair. I think with the Lions, he was looked as a bust. They thought he was a bust.
They thought he was a bust. Look,
yeah,
he's solid. I don't have a problem with him. Yeah, man. But like I told you, the whole thing with offensive line, not defensive line, but offensive line is devalued right now because if you have the right scheme, you can plug dudes in. I mean,
Jalen Phillips.
They selected Jalen Phillips. I was gonna say that before
Good
you guys
pick.
said Farley. I thought they were gonna go with defensive end.
Yeah. So they're devaluing corners now too. Yeah.
Okay, but going back to what you're saying, Real Deal, about the O-line, I think it's because even in college football, they're not being as reliant on the O-line. They're getting the ball out faster. They're playing spread offense, right? It's not like ground and pound the way it used to be. And so I don't know. I think just the offenses have been evolving, and you don't need an elite. If you can get an elite, alignment, awesome. But it's you don't need that anymore.
Exactly. It's true. It's true.
I think Jalen Phillips is going to be good. I think he's going to be good. I think he can. I don't know if this is a good comp because I haven't seen him play too much, but just based off of what I have seen, I think he could be like a. Let me see. Maybe a D Ford because he's kind of on the lighter end. He's 266.
At 6'5", yeah, that's pretty light.
6'5", 266. I see like a D Ford, kind of a speed rusher.
Why are they showing his highlights from UCLA, dude? Like that was way long ago.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was stupid. Like just show his Miami. Yeah, that's what I saw this one. I think he'll be a disruptor. I mean, we'll see. I don't love his burst. I think it's good. It's not great. I mean, I'm telling you, there's one dude right now. And I'm going to say this because I know soon we're going to probably log off. But in the 5th round, there's this dude, Wyatt Hubert, out of Kansas State. This cat might go somewhere, like I said, 4th, 5th round. And that dude has a burst. He basically looks like he's built like Bosa, but I mean, he's like a very, very poor man's Bosa. Not even that poor, right? But like, I like that burst. Like if you take a while to get going, it's like by then the quarterback already has the ball out, right? So you gotta be explosive. So
I agree, especially as a defensive end.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ronnie. I know you weren't expecting no line there, bro, but I think he'll be okay. He's not a splash. He's not a
Yeah.
splash. So
I just think they could have got him later, man.
yeah, I agree.
So as we probably come to a near, you know what I mean, on being on here together, because we definitely just wanted to mostly be together for the San Francisco pick and the Raiders pick. Here's my final take on Trey Lance. I think some of the things that I was worried about him was how often I would see him try to run with his days in North Dakota. And yes, he ran some guys over, but we know the guys in the NFL are going to be a little bit stronger and a little bit bigger. And so I do hope that Kyle makes sure that that's kind of just like secondary, you know what I mean? Scan your progressions, move around the pocket, move outside of it. But before you take off and try to run someone over, just make sure that you've explored your options. You know what I mean? So, but the positive is that his only full year, he didn't turn over the ball, no interceptions. And Kyle wants that. Kyle wants someone that he can trust with the ball. Jimmy G wasn't that. Jimmy G is a walking interception if he's not paying attention. The guy just, I don't know what he sees sometimes. And so I'm excited for Trey Lance, super excited. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And honestly, if Jimmy G is traded, I think Trey Lance can take over and do just fine.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's underrated how much he can step in and take over right away, because he has been running a West Coast type offense under center. He's been calling his own protections. I'm not saying he's going to know the whole playbook, to start the season, but if he knows a chunk of it and Kyle can keep slowly adding to it, there's no reason why he can't be really solid to start. And then as we get to year 2 and 3, I mean, we've seen Josh Allen, we've seen Patrick Mahomes, what they look like after 2 or 3 years in that system. So, or in a great system. So I agree with you. I will say this about the running thing. I agree with you, but the one thing I like is that he seemed to have a willingness to want to stay in the pocket when things were breaking down, or just go outside of it and extend it and then try to throw to somebody. When he did run, a lot of it was designed. So he wasn't a guy. So I did see a lot of that. So just to kind of give you a little bit of, he's smart enough. He's a smart enough kid to know that and to keep asking questions. Like that's what I think Kyle and these guys like, is that if you say, hey, we don't want you running as much, he'll be like, okay, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
What do you want to do?
What can I do better? Right.
He has the ability to do the other stuff really well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Whereas I think with Kaepernick, he did depend a lot more on his legs. And I mentioned Kaepernick because I feel like a lot of people are scared that we're just going to get a Kaepernick 2.0. But we got to remember, in Nevada, Kaepernick was not running a pro-style offense. In Nevada, Kaepernick did not have a natural throwing motion. He just had a bullet. He had a flamethrower for an arm. I think Trey Lance definitely has a lot more of a QB type of play to him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go back and watch some of those old Nevada highlights if you guys want to. Trey is much more advanced. Does he look physically like Colin did? Absolutely. But that's not a negative. That's a positive.
Not at all.
But he's way ahead in terms of his accuracy. He has touch, which Colin never mastered, like 5-10 yards. The screen game, he does a beautiful job. So it's limited because he only threw like 18 passes a game. But again, just go back and watch, the Delaware game, the UC Davis game. Watch the full game tape on YouTube, and you guys will feel even better about the pick we just made. So, thank you guys.
As far as the Raider pick, Ronnie, you want to give any last words?
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Ron.
It's only one pick in the first round. Should have just went with defense, because the way they were saying 60% chance that he'd be at pick 46. The Raiders, I believe, had 48. They're only 2 picks away. But it is what it is. We lost offensive linemen throughout this whole offseason. So, that's just one that, we can put on there. So, Colton Miller, be solid. So, it is what it is. Still day 2 and 3 to go. So we'll see what they do.
Yeah, I'll say this. If that offensive lineman gives Carr more time to find Ruggs deep down the field, Raider fans will be happy. You drafted Ruggs as a burner. You need an offensive line that can hold up so Carr can throw it as far as possible.
Yep. And you're opening up more lanes for Josh Jacobs.
Yep.
So, So again, and I agree with you, Ronnie. Remember, this is a deep draft for defense. So, I mean, we're not trying to say like, oh yeah, but really it is. So they have time to make some good picks and make this still a really good draft. This was just one of those where it was a bit of a reach for sure. But this guy is quality. Like I said, I saw him at the end of the first, beginning of the second in a lot of the mocks. SEC lineman, huge. He's the best lineman probably on that Bama squad. So, take that for what you will. National champion. So he it's not like you're getting a guy that is such a reach that came out of nowhere. People know Alex Leatherwood, and he should be better than Vera Tucker, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
I agree. And so with that said, from our end, we appreciate y'all who were with us live. We appreciate Zoe, who's just an amazing person to just have on with us. And you got it backwards, bro. There you go. And shout out to The Real Deal. He was sold on Trey Lance. And I got to say that if there's anybody that I trust with their scouting, it is The Real Deal. I just had a really soft spot in my heart with Justin Fields, having really watched most of those Ohio State games the last 2 years. But I'm sold on Trey Lance. I'm a believer. Trey to the Bay. Let's go. Number 5. Let's bring home number 6.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Trey Lance. Take care, faithful. Remember, TSC Bay Area. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at TSC Bay Area. We'll be back real soon with some more episodes for you guys coming up this week. Take care.
See you, guys.